Good morning. Welcome to our morning talk. Here we have some terrestrial animals. Like all biotic creatures, they are part of a food chain. In this case, we have producers like the grass and acacia trees, herbivores like the zebra, gazelles, and giraffes, and carnivores at the top of the food chain like the lion. This relationship of producer, consumer, carnivore can be illustrated in a simple food pyramid. The lion is at the top of the food pyramid, followed by the zebra, then at the bottom the grass. The layers in the pyramid represent the amount of biomass consumed. As you climb the food pyramid, the amount of biomass consumed decreases. 90% of the energy in the food pyramid is lost for every trophic level you climb on the pyramid. Hence, only 10% of the energy in one trophic level is transferred to the next trophic level. Using this example, 10,000 kgs of grass will support 1,000 kgs of zebras, who will in turn support 100 kgs of lions. Therefore, the population of top predators will be lower compared to the populations of consumers below them on the food pyramid. Just like this picture shows, the grass covers a wide area. The zebras exist in large numbers, and there is only one lion. The energy transfer across trophic levels in the food pyramid is not only true for terrestrial biomes, it also applies to marine life. This is an example of a typical marine food pyramid, showing phytoplankton, crustaceans, and small fish like herrings and mackerel underneath the top predators, sharks, at the top of the food pyramid. However, there are some unusual cases in the ocean, like this picture, showing a large aggregation of hammerhead sharks. Hammerhead sharks are among the top predators of their biome, and we could expect them to exist only in small numbers. But in some reefs, the top predators exist in higher abundance than the top trophic levels, indicating an inverted food pyramid. This inversion could be explained by their longer lifespans than the animals in lower levels, and beneficial behavior patterns for aggregation, like mating and migration. This picture shows another inverted food pyramid. There is a large aggregation of groupers in this picture, who feed on smaller fish, octopi, and crustaceans. Scientists have many theories for the causes of inverted marine food pyramids. For example, these sharks move from one reef to the next. They do not usually linger at the same reef. Another explanation for the large number of top-tier predators at this reef could be that the lower trophic levels have a much faster turnover rate, which provides an abundance of food for the higher trophic levels with a slower turnover rate. Whale sharks are one of the creatures who solved the problem of energy loss in the food pyramid by feeding directly on the lowest level that contains the most energy. In this case, the whale shark enjoys a delicious meal of phytoplankton. Thank you for listening to our morning talk. Have a great rest of your day.